we think that demolition is really a last resort, and that we should be looking at our existing building stock and taking those buildings forward through the generations to come. So sustainability for us is all about taking existing buildings and ensuring that they have a future.
So in often cases, we're looking at a building that's existed for hundreds of years. So that is intrinsically going to be the greenest building that's around. And we are looking to enhance that and enable adaptation and flexibility in that building, moving it forward into the future.
We're here to hear from experts in our field so that we can keep up to date, we understand what's going on in the industry, and hopefully meet some like-minded people and people that we've already worked with, so our existing clients and collaborators as well.
MIPIM is a fantastic place for meeting people. There are so many different people that come here from diverse backgrounds, and we like to come because you never know who you're going to end up speaking to. We're meeting a lot of clients and collaborators that we've worked with in the past and ones that we'd like to work with in the future. It's also a great opportunity to see what people are generally talking about in this field, and we like to keep up to date with the relevant topics going forward.
For me, it's, historic buildings are sort of the centre of their communities. They're really valuable places, and people, they mean a lot to the local communities around them, and so that's why I'm personally drawn to these projects. And it's sort of a privilege to be able to work on some of these buildings and ensure that they've got a future for coming generations.
We talk a lot about sort of resilience for our buildings at this time. There are a lot of pressures, political, climate, and heritage buildings are the ones which have managed to ride that across hundreds of years. And if we allow them and we enable them to adapt and change and be fluid and flexible, they can move forward and they will still be here hundreds of years' time. So I think that's a really exciting thing to be part of. Purcell's quite a large company, and our staff number is about 250. We're all across the UK, and we have some larger offices and smaller offices. And we're actually international as well, in that we have Hong Kong and the Australian offices too. Well, it gives us a fantastic pool of resource. And across the practice we have experts in 20th century buildings, for example, or experts in sustainability, and we can draw on those particular skills and expertise across our 14 offices. We see these projects as great opportunities to engage with local communities and sort of bring them along through the process. So whether that's through hard hat tours, or at the moment, for example, we're rolling out a big program of apprenticeships on a particular project. So I think, again, it's that idea of really understanding what it is that you're working with before you get started. You shouldn't be putting pen to paper before you really understand what the issues are around a project, what the client's brief is, and then engagement. We engage a lot with a wide variety of diverse community groups, stakeholder groups, and so I think that's really key, getting all of that information right at the start.